Foster's Caulfield Cup waiting for the light. There it is. Set. Ready. They're off to a great start in the Cup now, and on the inside, one of the first out was Tiako Nick with Ramya, who commenced well, and so did Zarkzar. And away quickly also Gather Noah's looking for the early lead, and Sub-Zero, the grey, is prominent.
And now we come to the 1992 Caulfield Cup, won by Mannerism, which became one of the most controversial rides aboard Veandercross, which would be talked for many years to come and still talked about today. So without further ado, here's the 1992 Caulfield Cup.
Travel 1800 metres left to go, and Gather Noah's dash to the front of the Cup, led by a length and a half. Equinity second on the outside of Tiako Nick, nicely positioned. They're followed by Darkstar fourth on the inside of Ramya, and just in behind them Heroicity. A length for Sub-Zero on the inside of Dr. Grace. They're followed by Starring, half a length away Mannerism, 1600 Arana. A length and a half further back than is Royal Magic on the inside of My Brilliant Star, being followed by My Eagle Eye. Over on the inside is Grooming, and just in behind them Star of the Realm, followed by Veandercross, who's third last around the outside of Regal Sea, and Castletown bringing up the rear. They climb the hill. Gather Noah's the leader in the Cup, led over a length in advance here of on the outside Equinity second, half a length away, getting a beautiful run as Tiako Nick, and Darkstar is handy. Heroicity on the inside of Ramya as they race over the hill, being followed next then by Sub-Zero. Dr. Grace at the head of the others. They're followed by Starring over on the inside of Mannerism, three deep to My Brilliant Star, and going around the outside then taking closer order is My Eagle Eye, being followed next over on the inside by Grooming, and a fair way back then is Veandercross, and Star of the Realms a long way out of her ground, and she was followed by Regal Sea, and last of all down the side Castletown. 800 metres left to go. Gather Noah's making a merry bid for victory in the Cup, and Gather Noah in front by a length and a half. Equinity second, a length further back then over on the inside is Tiako Nick, and putting in a run further back is Darkstar. Ramya round the outside, Dr. Grace, Heroicity Starring on the inside, wider on the track. Here comes Veandercross, the favourite from a long way back, and Castletown following, followed by Sub-Zero. Royal Magic well back. Veandercross right to the outside as they straighten up. Over on the inside, Gather Noah will lead into the straight. In second place down the outside, Mannerism putting herself in the picture, and right over on the outside is Veandercross. It's Gather Noah the leader with about 200 metres left to go. Veandercross is flying home. Mannerism in the centre, followed by Equinity. Veandercross has taken the lead in the Cup. Veandercross in front with 100 metres left to go from Mannerism, trying to get to it. Veandercross just in front. Veandercross the outside. They get it. Bobby finish. Very tight. Veandercross maybe from Mannerism, nothing in it. And tight for third Equinity, Gather Noah and Sub-Zero. And they're followed by Castletown, and further back then Royal Magic, followed by Starring Tiako Nick, followed by Regal Sea, My Brilliant Star. Next home Ramya, Heroicity, followed by Star of the Realm, and Darkstar back behind them, followed by Castletown, and last of all Dr. Grace.
Well, what a thriller in the 1992 Caulfield Cup between the favourite Veandercross and also the very, very good Mannerism. Here as we pick up the replay, it's Veandercross in front in the pink. Shane Dye went particularly wide on the home turn, and that's Mannerism fighting back inside her. Mannerism, one of the 5 Lee Friedman trained horses. They hit the line. Oh boy, who's won? I think we'll have to wait for the judge there. We see a close-up here between number 5, Veandercross, and the Lee Friedman trained Mannerism. Remember, it was Lee Friedman who beat Veandercross twice in Sydney with his great horse Naturalism. But it's an finish between Veandercross and Mannerism has won the Caulfield Cup of 1992. TAB number 8, Mannerism has grabbed Veandercross in the last bound and gives Lee Friedman the Caulfield Cup.